Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. A man in Queens was arrested for an 8-year counterfeit trafficking scam, which brought in more than $127 million worth of fake shoes into the city. They say he is responsible for shipping fake containers of Timberland and Ugg boots into New York from China. He obtained the shoes in generic form and then applied the labels over here. Law enforcement agents removed the Timberland branding plugs from the bottom of the boots and discovered a logo for Fangeli underneath. I guess that's Italian for fraudulent. He sold 12 pairs of Timberlands to an officer for $515. Child, they was some cheap shoes. He also had 3 containers of Uggs that had 27,000 pairs in them at a value of $4,741,840. Wow, child, there's money in counterfeiting. His fraudulent actions allegedly cost Timberland and Ugg over $127 million in lost sales. Now, I'm going to tell you, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. If your ass is buying 12 pair of Timberland boots for $515, baby, you don't know quality. You don't. Cheap people gonna cheat. So if they looking for some bootleg, they gonna find bootleg. Either they gonna get the knockoff version from H&M or a bootleg version from whoever. But child, you ain't lost no money, because you wasn't getting that money no way. They'd go without before they'd pay you. Little tip. Here. Caitlyn Jenner is 70. She looks 90. But congratulations. Happy birthday. Angela Yee has addressed Shitlamane about his interview with Gucci Mane. She said, I knew he was doing the interview. I just think that in general, if you work with somebody and somebody is saying nasty things, you can't even say on the radio in a really derogatory way whether or not you work with that person, talking about a woman in that way, because I have never called anybody out of their name. I think that's the real issue. You can't just sit there and laugh when something like that happens. Well, child, he did. He laughed at your ass. Damn near got the knee slapping. I think he did. I think he was slapping that knee. And him calling you everything but a child of God. And she still says she didn't flirt with him on air. Honey, go to Layla Lynn's channel, tell her I sent you. And she has a great video of the audio. I'm sorry, he was talking about your penis, and then you started talking about your vagina. Your vagina. There were so many ways to shut that down, but you decided to bring your pussy up. So that to me is a bit flirty. That's just me. Maybe y'all talk about your vaginas with people that you're not flirting with, like your gynecologist. Now, I'ma tell you I told you so, because I told you so. It's time for Housewives predictions. First of all, let me hit you with the first of all. I said, I don't know if we're going to get Nene or Kenya on the first episode. Well, it looks like we've got the episode description up. We gone get Kenya. Here's the episode description. Kenya relishes her new role as a mother to daughter Brooklyn. Portia's relationship with Dennis has hit a rough patch for a plot line, and a guest shows up at Candy's restaurant to reveal a shocking allegation about Dennis, while Cynthia's obsessed with getting engaged. So we ain't seeing the moose. No moose tracks, no moose sightings. Now the second I was right of the day, Kenya Moore hopes she and husband Marc Daly will reconcile. Reconcile. They gon' pull a bigger and better breakup to makeup than Portia. That's it, that's all, there ain't no more. Kenya has played with her marriage like Kirk and Rashida, and now she is top dog for next season. Already. See, episode 1 ain't even aired yet, and you know she counting 1, 2, 3 million next season. for all of her divorcee drama. They're going to get fully divorced before they make it back together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mark my words, honey. Kenya is not going to have a husband on this show and not milk it for all she's worth. Her and Mark are going to be able to retire together off what they make Bravo cough up. Here's words from the sandpaper lady herself. I think a lot of people are rooting for me, rooting for us, and rooting for our beautiful family. Now, I think some people might have put a root on you, but I don't know if everybody rooting for you. I want to root for you, but you're an adroit liar. So I feel like that'd be wasting my time. Who want to fuck around and use up some good hope on somebody that don't deserve it? I know, I don't. For something to come out of the blue, I know it really hurt and confused a lot of people who were on our side. Child, I ain't getting hurt over a marriage I ain't in, but you know what? If that's your thing, shimmy on. I didn't get married to quit. No, you got married to keep your job. So you didn't get married to quit. That is a true statement. It just you didn't want to quit Housewives. That's what's the quitting, not the marriage. I love my husband, and I don't doubt that he loves me. Let me be clear. I took my vows seriously. I believe in for better or for worse. I believe in trying it all before you walk away, especially when we do have a child, and we are a family, and we gonna stay a family. I think Cicely Tyson said that in Roots. I can't remember. But she said the distance has been really taking a toll on us. Well, you know what? You could move, or he could move, but neither one of y'all can move, and you got married. I'm just looking to see if there's any sense that makes in the camera lens, because I don't see it. Do you see it? Do you see the sense in that anywhere? I don't see shit. He's got 3 businesses he's just opened in the city, so that's her excuse why he can't move. Okay, because God knows you can't open a business in Atlanta. With the business, the distance, and the baby, it just became hard for us to figure it all out. I saw y'all on Tamron Hall, and I think he loves that baby, but I think y'all had IVF because he's never bumped in your ugly. A sexless couple tea. A sexless marriage tea. Oh, she says New York and Atlanta give us a full life. There's no other city like New York in the world, and I loved our life there. And Marc loves Atlanta. Marc loves Atlanta. I'm not even going to finish. I'm just going to say Marc loves Atlanta. She says, I've heard a lot of rumors about secret family, but there's no truth to that. Okay, so are we going to get introduced to them, or will they remain a secret? And she says, I've heard no proof of infidelity, and infidelity isn't our issue. And I'll tell you why, because it's a sexless marriage. He can fuck whoever he wants, you can fuck whoever you want, because y'all never had sex, ever. The marriage is unconsummated. Ciara and Russell Wilson went as Beyonce and Jay-Z for Halloween. There's something so corny about that to me. It was real recent. It wasn't like an old throwback look. Like maybe if she had done like Greenlight Beyonce or something, I could have been like, okay, you're giving me like a video tee. But this is just like, girl, y'all are like the same. It's like going as somebody from your office. It's just weird. And somebody said Russell Wilson looks more like Lenny Kravitz. And I actually think they would have done a better Lisa and Lenny. But, you know, you wanted to dress up as a woman who can sell more albums than you, outperform you, and knows how to steal better music than you. I would never dress up as someone that much better than me to show the glaring disparity and the lack, the simple lack. But you know what, Ciara, you do you. I mean, you're going to continue to, no matter how much we don't like it. Coming out with these sorry-ass albums. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Speaking of what Beyonce threw away, Latavia Robertson had a baby. I didn't even know she was dating anybody, because I forgot she existed. She's also developed a management team in the boxing world. Still don't see the sense in the camera lens, but we gonna keep looking for it. They ain't mentioned shit about a pappy. Not shit about a pappy, okay. Crouching fetus, hidden father. In other Destiny's Child news, Kelly Rowland says if there is a Destiny's Child reunion and there is new music, she would want it to be a surprise. Yeah, you would want it to be a surprise so you don't have to deal with all the questions and the intense scrutiny. We don't want it to be a surprise so we can get our coin together for them tours. People don't just sit around with like, oh, $8,000 just free to go to your tour. It's called a life savings. But y'all love to have people liquidating all their assets and getting title loans for their cars so they can go to your concerts. No, we'd like to save our money. So I'm sorry, sis, but fuck that surprise shit. You need to let us know now. I might actually want to go to that shit. Let people know so they can get their GoFundMes together. Flavor Flav has defaulted on a loan from his new baby mama. Oh, God. He fired her the minute he found out she was pregnant, and he had borrowed $50,000 from this woman, and he ain't trying to give it back. Now, I want to know how you're somebody's assistant, but you loaned them $50,000. Like, child, all you're doing is paying me my money back in installments and I'm working for free. Whoopi Goldberg cusses out Meghan McCain low-key. And I'm like, when are you just going to put her off the show? Why can't we have somebody intelligent? Oh, wait, because they're Republican views, so there isn't anyone intelligent that can convey them. Never mind, asked and answered. So now 50 Cent is going at the CEO of Comcast, Brian Roberts, for dropping stars. Child, he putting his face on blast and everything. He about to get embarrassed. He's about to feel the wrath of Black Twitter. Lord, if that microphone isn't on, I'm going to scream. Oh, thank goodness the microphone was on. I hope y'all Comcast people don't lose stars, because it's a hell of a show, and we're about to have Book 2. Book 2. In sequel news that didn't happen, we're not getting the prequel with Naomi Watts to Game of Thrones. I'm sure they're going to cook up something else from the Game of Thrones universe, but I don't know. I think they might need to just let it rest for a minute. 50 seems to have a better hold on things, and they don't need as many ostentate set pieces. Andy Cohen says he doesn't feel guilty about Joe and Teresa's legal fate after Housewives of New Jersey. Well, how the hell is he supposed to feel guilty for fraud he did not commit? Now, I by no means think Andy Cohen is a good person. He's a piece of shit. A wonky-eyed piece of shit. However, he did not go to New Jersey and defraud businesses. He did not go to New Jersey and defraud Wells Fargo. He comes into our living room and defrauds us of our time. That's what he does. That's what he does. But that's of our own volition. We can always watch something else. Teresa and Joe, they lied to the bank. They led the bank astray down a primrose path to nothing. So no, I can't feel guilty about some shit I ain't do. That's what your grown asses did. So all I have to say to Joe is, goodbye, monkey. Kanye West says every year he's married to Kim Kardashian feels like 100 years. Honey, every year we've been hearing about y'all feels like 100 years. So the feeling's entirely mutual. Amazon makes grocery delivery free for Prime members. Child, you see, they about to get my ass into Whole and Foods. Before today, Amazon charged Prime members $14.99 a month for Fresh, and that shit got on my nerve. Ooh, that shit got on. I didn't use Fresh, so now that Fresh is free, I'll use Fresh. Because I'm like, look, if you want $100 a year, fine. But $14.99 a month? Like, somebody better be coming over here every damn day. A month. Oh, it's free for the people who already had it. Now, if you want it, you have to request an invitation. And the delivery minimum in the city is $50 here. So, yeah, if I'm buying $50 worth of shit from your store, you can lug it to my door for free. Okay? Okay. And I used to use Instacart, but then Instacart got sorry. They would bring me everything but the key ingredient. Like, everything for fajitas, but no sour cream and no chicken. And it's just like, if I have to go back to the store my damn self, just let me do, fucking it up. Fucking it up. According to the blast, Meg Ryan has called off her engagement to John Mellencamp. I mean, honey, if he was gonna love your ass that long, you should have stayed with him. I don't know who else wants to marry the Grinch. Keisha Cole and Boobie Gibson are still married? What? They have to appear in court for something, I guess, because the divorce has taken so damn long. I can't believe it. Well, hopefully the judge will dismiss their divorce and they can stay in relationship limbo a little bit longer since they love it so damn much. Okay, they're saying Kenneth Petty paid $1.1 million for Nikki's diamond ring set. Where did he get the $1.1 million? That's what I want to know. Did he get it from his allowance? Or is he siphoning like Shitty Nostril? We have never seen this man work. At all. Are you with a drug dealer? Because you know they arrested Tekashi 6ix9ine. And they will put Petty in prison. So, I don't know you, girl. You need to get that together. But you paid for that ring. Because even if he was making drug money, he wouldn't have that. And finally, in good news, Catch Me Outside got caught inside and got her ass whooped down to the studio. Catch Me Outside girl is adamant she didn't lose her latest face-off with viral star Woah Vicky. But I'm sorry, honey, we saw the tape. Woah Vicky stayed on top of your ass the entire time, giving you every ounce of whop and bop, whump and bump. When you walked away from the fight, your face had a lump. A Cardi B team. The brawl happened early this morning in downtown Atlanta, where she confronted her arch nemesis at a studio while she was recording a session for rapper Lil Got It. They've been fighting since that little Tay girl was around. That little Asian girl that was supposed to be like real rich or something, and then they found out where her mama worked and they disappeared. I can't wait for Bad Barbie to disappear too. Well, I don't know who you are, Woah Vicky, but we the people, thank you. Well, those were today's hot topics, but I'll see you soon for something.
Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. So as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.